There is a flag debate underway right now about whether Manitoba's provincial flag needs a refresh. The Manitoba Vexillological Association recently conducted a survey gathering your thoughts on our flag. And joining me now to talk more about the findings is Lucas Stratton, the association's founder. Lucas, thanks for joining us.
Hi, thanks for having me.
First, tell us, what do Manitobans think about our provincial flag?
Well, out of the nearly 4,500 who answered the poll, 58% of them said they would prefer a change, or they would at least support a change. So it's a relatively small sample size compared to the population of the province, but from what we heard in our poll, more people would prefer a change.
Did you learn anything through this poll about what Manitobans would like to see on a redesigned Manitoba flag?
Our question was pretty simple. We wanted to keep it easy for everyone. Just yes or no, would you support a change or not? A few people did leave some comments about what they might want to see. There's some joke comments about, maybe a bison with laser eyes or something, but there wasn't too much consensus from everybody.
How long has our flag design here in Manitoba been a bone of contention, and is that what prompted you to do this survey?
Well, how long has it been contentious? I guess since its adoption. It's a relatively recent flag. It was officially adopted in 1966 as a response to the new Canadian flag. So there's definitely kind of been some people have loved it the whole time. Some people have hated it from day one. But as to what prompted us to do this, just seeing sentiment online of updating flags kind of down in the States especially. We're seeing a lot of states redesign their flags, and we just wondered what people think here.
Out of all the Canadian provinces, I'm curious, are you able to tell me what flag is considered the best and why that is?
Some of the best are Quebec, Nova Scotia, and they rank so highly in people's opinions because they're simple. They have obvious meaning, obvious symbolism, and the more simple it is, the more easy it is to recognize, and the more easy it is to kind of attach yourself to that flag, right?
So what are some of the things people take issue with when it comes to our provincial flag?
The biggest issue a lot of people have, at least what we saw in some of the comments we received, is that it looks almost identical to Ontario, especially when it's flapping in the wind from a distance. It's impossible to tell the difference. Really.
That's very true. I've been at sporting events where I get mixed up. So yeah, that's a good point. Continue on, sorry.
Of course. And then, of course, the red ensign is, it's a bit of a dated design. Not that it's a bad design. It's definitely served its purpose throughout the centuries. But it is a very old school design that a lot of people kind of want to see done away with.
Do you think there are any chances our flag could get a refresh? Are you going to do anything with your poll results?
Good question. Right now, we're unsure. The poll was very close, only 58% in favor of a change. And once again, it's a very small sample size. So, the actual sentiment throughout the entire province, nobody can say for sure. At the moment, we just wanted to collect the data as it is, and that's kind of the end of it. We wanted to do this poll as a solo, one-off kind of thing. And then we were going to, we still are going to, take a look at the data we received and, within the association decide if it's worth pursuing a redesign or not. But at the moment, there's no plans to. There's no government plans to, as far as we know. We're not affiliated with any government or political parties. So it's totally right now just a one-off kind of what do we think poll.
Well, the poll definitely got us talking here in the CTV newsroom. Thanks so much, Lucas, for your insight into it. It was great speaking with you tonight.
Great. Thanks for having me.